Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. My name's David and this is my channel. Today we're going to talk about the way of the heart. When you look at the movement of Jesus, it was called the way. Interesting, the idea of the way. Just it has a feeling of flow. Can you feel it? This is the way. And it has a feeling of perhaps you're moving in a way that doesn't work, and this is the way. So this idea of the way of the heart, and I get this from the Way of Mastery, but what is the way of the heart? Well, it's the opposite of the way of the mind, right? The way of the mind is the way of the intellect, or the way of the past, the way of the personality and the holding on to who I am, or the way of the specialness of who we are. And this causes a lot of congestion because the way is kind of like, once again, like Tai Chi. It's a matter of bringing something in and allowing it to empty and then to become more. So that way there's consistent flow. I've learned in my life that if there's congestion in the body, then it doesn't have a way to flow into the earth. In other words, we need to ground our energy, and it's getting stuck in certain places in your body and not allowing itself to ground into the earth, you see. And then that's the idea of the meridians and so forth and so on. We need to allow the energy to flow down into the ground and into the earth. So there's a grounding element to our body. Well, there's also a grounding element to our soul, to our spirit. And that grounding is always to the heart. Does that make sense? To the heart. So this feeling of father and son, right? Or this individual perspective and the broader perspective. Or, this spirit that I am, or soul, to the feeling of source energy or my inner being. Can you see? So this is demonstrated by the Father and Son in the Christian principle, this understanding of a smaller part and a bigger part. Now, our connection to the whole of who we are is through the heart. It's through the heart chakra. You see, this idea of love, this idea of appreciation. Heart connects us. Now, the mind or the brain or this feeling of trying to figure things out, this is us moving around the world trying to figure and move and control. And boy, it'll drive us crazy. We all know that. So there's a stillness, this feeling of allowing and receiving that comes from the heart. Can you feel it? This is where we plug into the Father. This is where we plug into Source. This is where we plug into who we are. Now, this is the kicker, is when you think about desire, has a burning desire. When you think about passion, can you feel the burning in passion? When you think about excitement, is it possible to feel that burning element in excitement? You see? That's the heart. The heart is this burning element, right? That unkept flame that we have inside of our heart. It's our passion, it's our desire, and it's our excitement. And this is important. These are three things we want to hold on to. It's not something we want to let go of. Passion for who we are, and excitement for our journey here, and what we want to become, and what we want to experience. And then this feeling of desire and excitement and passion. Can you feel the three coming together? They create this burning inside of our heart. And that burning of your passion, your desire, and your excitement, you can believe that your bigger perspective, that source part of you that connects from your heart, has the same ideas that you do. Wants it for you, wants you to enjoy what it is that you're desiring, what it is you are passionate about, and what you are excited about. Do you see? So these things come together. The desire, the excitement, and the passion is the same thing as the heart channel, and is the same thing as the connection between you and that inner being inside of you. And that's really, really important, because that grounding element in this earth is your desire and your passion moving into manifested form. That needs to be complete. Otherwise, if you have a desire and passion, if you notice, it just goes around in the mind, and we're trying to find it everywhere, and we can't seem to find it, and we're trying to force others and control things in order to try to get these things to work for us, and they have a hard time. They're not being grounded by our heart. Is everybody following that? So this process that I want to move with you on today is what I do in order to ground myself to my passion, grounding myself to my desires and my passions for my life and my dreams are the same thing of connecting to the source, connecting to my inner being, and connecting the Father to the Son. That's really, really important. Now, I can't get there out there. I can't go force all my desires on people and try to find it. That's looking for something you'll never find. I need to find it from within. And the way we do that is by moving back to the heart through this process. So come with me for a little bit and let's do this together. I want to find the feeling world, and I want to direct my thoughts into the heart and into my flame and my passion and my desires. I usually start with the feeling of, I want to feel. I love that. It's a powerful way of saying, I want to feel. What am I really searching for? What am I really searching to feel? Well, I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel loved. I want to feel adored. I want to feel powerful. I want to feel what it's like to feel rich and wealthy inside and taken care of. And I want to feel safe. I want to feel trusted. I want to feel like I'm doing it right. I want to feel like I'm doing this right. I'm getting it correct. I want to feel like all is well. I want to feel like everything is taken care of. I want to feel that everything is good. I call it Father. Father, I want to feel like a child again. I want to feel like there's fun and excitement in my life. I want to feel like everything is flowing to me with ease. I want to feel a comfort to this life. I want to feel an effortless flow coming to me. I want to feel like everything is unfolding to me in the perfect timing. I want to feel like my life is really taking off. I want to feel like things are getting better and better and better. I want to feel what it's like to just be appreciated, to really, really be appreciated, to be adored, to be looked out for, to be looked after. I want to let everything go, all of my control, all of my worries, all of my having to do for me, and just give it over. I want to feel a feeling of what we would call surrender. I want to feel a feeling of relaxation. I'm tired. I want to feel what it's like to relax, to allow. I want to feel what it's like to receive. I want to feel what it's like to be safe. I want to feel what it's like to be appreciated, so loved and appreciated. There's a longing for that my whole life, just to be appreciated and loved and understood. I want to feel what it's like to be understood. I want to feel what it's like to be right and to know that I'm doing a good job and that all things are taken care of and that my life is a good life and that there's something great about it and amazing about it and spectacular about it. Can you feel the energy releasing? Can you feel the connection to the Father, connection to that source inside? And then I might go a little more detail. I want to feel what it's like to have abundance and prosperity flowing to me. I can feel money flowing to me with ease. I can feel money coming in. I like the feeling of money. I love feeling money. I love having money. I love spending money. I love being one with money. I love just abundance, knowing everything's coming. Everything is being taken care of. Everything I need is coming in. I love the feeling of prosperity. I love the feeling of good things. I love all of these things of this world. I love to be around all of these wonderful manifestations. What a juicy and beautiful and great feeling to have these manifestations in this physical world here. It really is beautiful and wonderful and magical, this world. So now I'm getting a little more specific. And I want to feel what it's like for my business to flow. I want to feel what it's like to bring relationships and wonderful opportunities into my life. It feels good. I like being around people. I like experiencing wonderful relationships and people that are like minded for me. I want to feel what it's like to be one with others, to be one with the universe, to be one with my manifestations, to be one with money, to be one with abundance, to be one with prosperity. And then sometimes I go into this idea of what if? What if the next moment is the most amazing moment I've ever had? What if this day is just going to unleash just tremendous blessings to me? What if this day is just going to be magical and wonderful and delicious? Ooh, I love that vibration of deliciousness. What if in the next hour something extraordinary can happen to me? What if all these wonderful opportunities and experiences and adventures are already on their way to me? What if my body's just going to feel so beautiful, so wonderful, so delightful, so light and easy? What if my cells just love and appreciate me beyond what I could possibly imagine? And what if we could just come together and that me and all the cells of my body, we just flow together perfect with you, perfect with the source that moves from within? What if I am just so valued and so loved and so capable of so much? I have so much beauty and goodness and light that flows through me that I cannot control it because it's so much. And what if I am so valued and so adored by you and by the source inside me and by the love of the Father inside? And what if I am so worthy? And what if you have so many ideas, so many impulses, so much inspiration, so many manifestations, and so much proof coming to me all the time that's just on its way, on its way. I can feel it on its way to remind me of how valued and how worthy I am, and how amazing I am, and how extraordinary I am, and how loved I am, and how appreciated I am. Can you feel the connection? The connection to love, the connection to the appreciation, the connection to the extraordinariness that we each are, each of us. How powerful, how loved, how appreciated, how amazing, how capable, how belonging we all are, each of us. And what if I am just innocent? And what if I don't ever have to worry about anything I've ever done? Anything that I feel like I have to hold on to the reins around my neck and choke myself to death based on my past? What if I can let it all go and just believe that I am so loved, so appreciated, that I'm doing it so right, and I'm doing such a great job? Wow, I'm doing so well. And it feels good. What if I can just feel good with who I am? What if I can just love myself unconditionally? What if I can just feel the heart flame consuming all that I thought I was? Anything that I feel I did wrong is just consumed and done. It's over. And now I'm one with all that I am, one with love, one with the Father, and one with my desires that I know are flowing to me more and more every day, the clarity that I know that is always on its way, the amazing journey that's flowing in. It's on its way. I don't care about what was, it's all about what's next. And how excited am I about what is next? What's coming in? I feel like I took a spiritual shower of just love, appreciation, and complete joy for who I am. And I can love me unconditionally on this journey. And I can believe in myself. And from that position of love, from that position of power, I can extend out to my creations, and I can extend out to this world, and I can extend out to others because how I feel about myself and how I feel about my Father, how I feel about my source is always, always how I feel about my creations and my brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're able to receive and let go and allow that beautiful vibration of the heart, the way of the heart, the way of love, the way of desire, the way of passion, and certainly the way of excitement. Ah, thank you for joining me today for this process and this meditation. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Keep the comments coming. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much. Brings so much joy to my heart. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation to each one of you on this magical, magical, wonderful, loving adventure that we're all on.